Baidu just cleared a regulatory hurdle that no U.S. autonomous vehicle company has crossed yet. Full Level 4 approval in a European market with a major public transit operator ready to deploy. According to Aligned News, Baidu has secured approval from Swiss authorities to operate fully driverless vehicles with PostBus starting in early 2027. This is not a pilot. This is not a geofenced experiment. This is Level 4 certification, no safety driver required, for what PostBus describes as Europe's largest automated public transport operation. The deployment covers multiple routes across Switzerland beginning early next year. Let's be clear about what this represents. U.S. robotaxi companies, Waymo, Cruise, Uber's autonomous division, have achieved limited driverless operations in specific U.S. cities, but they haven't crossed the regulatory threshold that Switzerland just set. Waymo operates in Phoenix and San Francisco under restricted conditions. Cruise is recovering from a 2023 incident and remains tightly supervised. Meanwhile, Baidu moves into a regulated European market with the National Postal Service as its operator. The regulatory arbitrage is real. The technical claim here is substantial. Baidu's Apollo stack has matured to handle European road conditions, Swiss weather, and the operational complexity of integrated public transit. That requires perception systems trained on European data, localization infrastructure across multiple cities, and safety architectures that pass EU certification standards. Baidu is not deploying a US optimized system. They've built for this market specifically. Why this matters for operators and builders. Regulatory approval precedes market adoption. Waymo spent a decade fighting for limited driverless authority in the US. Baidu compressed that timeline in Europe by securing a strategic partner first. PostBus provides operational scale, regulatory legitimacy, and public legitimacy simultaneously. When you move into a new market, you don't apply for permission alone. You apply with a customer already signed. For AI companies and autonomous systems, this signals that EU regulators are willing to approve foreign technology if safety standards are met. That opens deployment pathways that don't exist in the US, where regulatory capture and domestic preference create friction. For transportation operators, it means Level 4 fleets are no longer theoretical. They're contractual in 2027. The forward signal to watch, PostBus's actual deployment timeline and accident rate in Q1 2027. If Baidu maintains 0 Level 4 incidents in Swiss operations, that's leverage. It proves European regulators will certify Chinese autonomous systems. If incidents occur, U.S. regulators point to it as evidence that accelerated approval creates risk. This first deployment sets the precedent for every other European country considering Chinese AV systems. If you track regulatory shifts in autonomous systems and what they mean for automation workflows, stay connected. I build these deployment architectures for a living. Join the community. Link in the description. Build the system. Automate the rest.